This is Will, seniors at Mount Pleasant High School, doing this little thing called a senior project. And first day one, Miss Johnson said, either pick something that you love or pick something that you hate. There's not many things that I hate. I mean, I'm not a very active person in the community, so I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to hate about it. So I picked something that I really love, and most of you guys know I'm in the band program. I do a lot of band stuff, and so is Will. And so we chose music, and we named this project Music and Soul, because I feel like, and we kind of agree on this, we both feel like music is a link to your soul, and music projects what is going on all up inside.
It's not just a sound, it's like it's a feeling, and that's what we really like about music, and that's what we try to do with our senior project, and that's what we're trying to kind of show you guys right now.
Yeah. Okay, planning. How many of you guys had some trouble in the beginning stage when you planned? Hands? Yeah, everyone. I remember we went in there and we were like, oh, we got 6 weeks to do this. So, what do? We went on Ender. Every day Ender. We wasted so much time on that stupid site. Just looking at stupid pictures. I mean,
Week would go by, oh, we have 5 weeks left. Another week would go by, we have 4 weeks left. Oh, it's not big of a deal.
Yeah.
We have lots of time.
Yeah, and then Miss Johnson came up to us and was like, okay, so what do you guys want to do? And we said, we want to do something with music, but we didn't know how music could benefit our community. And so what we tried to do, the first idea was we wanted to start music earlier in elementary schools. But we didn't know if we could go into the schools, and we also wanted to raise money. We wanted to raise money for the Mount Pleasant High School Band and Orchestra program, because their program is kind of floundering right now. And, we just wanted to raise that up. So we started off, Miss Johnson's idea was having kind of a cookout, if you will, I guess, and having, like, putting a bunch of flyers up all over and trying to get elementary school kids to come, and we'd have like a clinic, and then there would be free food there. So problems we ran into that though is time constraints. How are we gonna orchestrate this whole thing, this whole cookout, if you will, in like by this time probably 5 weeks? And so that idea kind of right out of the get-go was like just done. So hit it.
So, yeah, like he said, our original idea was to start the music program earlier in the Mount Pleasant Public Schools. It starts out in 7th grade, and what we just wanted to do was try for a younger age. A lot of people say that at a younger age, people are they learn better and they're more receptive to information that they're given. And I think that's true, and especially with music, like you'll get it if you're taught at a younger age. You'll understand it more. And I know that for me, when I got to high school, I still had very much to learn before like I was ready to like play with the big kids, and I was lost for my first year of high school. I had no idea what I was playing. I was so scared every day I was in band. And I don't know what it was like for you, but...
Yeah. I just got a question for you guys real quick. How many of you guys play instruments? Like guitar, drums, anything like that? Not many of you? How many of you guys like to listen to music? Yeah? Yeah. So, when did, I'll just call out a few people. When did you guys start getting into music? Anyone? Anyone?
When I was like 11 months old, my dad's always been in the band, so I've just been really exposed to all of that.
Does music make you feel something?
Yeah, I'm a dancer. I mean, I'm emotionally with it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we wanted to start earlier. I mean, in elementary schools, in 5th and 6th grade, you know, you always get a little recorder, and you know, they're like B, A, C, or whatever, you know, just stupid crap like that. But we wanted to start like the playing guitar and playing, you know, I'm a trumpet player, wanted to start that stuff earlier, not just the basic recorder singing crap.
And so our idea, or we were gonna go to Fancher Elementary, but plans kind of changed.
Yeah. Problems. We ran into some major problems with this. Like, from one of the first things we did once we established this plan of wanting to go into Fancher and trying to teach these kids and give them, you know, what we had, is the teachers never really got back to us. And that's not a problem, you know what I mean? It's a problem for our project, but it's not reflecting them in a bad way or anything like that. It's not what I'm trying to get. It's the fact we were trying to do this, that kind of destroyed our plan. Other one, IMGR, wasted time in the library. Again, every time I'd be like, Will, what are you doing? He'd be like, oh, I'm working on the research plan. And I go over there, he's got like 10 pages of IMGR. Like, dude, come on, we gotta get this done. And by this time, we only had like 3 weeks left. so time crunch. And again, or not again, I guess. We didn't really have a format. We didn't know how to achieve this goal again. If we were going to go into these Fancher schools, even if the teachers would have, you know, called us up, even if we wouldn't have wasted so much time, we didn't really know how we wanted to get across.
We had the idea of what we wanted to do, but we didn't. If we were to go to that school that day, we would have been just like fumbling around and not knowing what to say and not knowing what to do, and just we would have had no idea what to do. So.
Yeah. So this was a quote that I found on the interwebs, and it really kind of just popped out at me. So, it says, "Dear problems, I won't stand there and complain about you. I'll solve you and keep moving." And I feel like that quote was the, I guess, what I took out of the secret project the most, is because we ran into some big problems and stuff, and we just kept going, and we proceeded and kind of did something kind of amazing out of it. So, the evolution.
So we knew that we needed to work with music. Like that was out of the question. Like we were going to work with music, and we still wanted to work with kids, but we weren't really sure. So we spent a couple days trying to figure out maybe what we could do and how we could do it. So we came with the idea that we could go to the middle school, because we realized that kids in 8th grade were dropping out of band before they got to high school, and we knew that like tons of kids dropped out of band when we were in 8th grade, and so that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to help kids stay in band. We wanted to show them kind of the way, like help them understand what high school is like, and teach them that band isn't like, it's just not band at the high school. It's like this whole like vast world of different things that you can do with band. You can do anything you want with band at the high school.
Yeah, and how many of you guys think, like, I'm not going to get offended, how many of you guys think that most people in band are just a bunch of smelly, nerdy band kids? I'm not going to be offended, I mean, yeah, and that's, I feel like that's a reason why a lot of the kids from 8th grade to high school stop making their music. It's because they're so concerned about being with the in-group.
And they're afraid.
Yeah, and something that we really wanted to come across when we went there is like, we're not the smelly band kids, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're in band, and band is my life, you know what I mean? I do a ton of stuff with band, but I still have a lot of friends, and you know what I mean? I still hang out with my friends. I'm a completely normal dude. I'm just in band, you know what I mean? We wanted to convey that band is not going to define whether you're in the in-group in high school. And if it does, then the people that's in the in-group aren't worth your time. So, yeah.
And yeah, I've met most of like some amazing people in the band program. Like people, like over the summer we got to march drum corps and we got to tour all over the country, and it was like the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and it's the same for him, I'm guessing. And being in band gave me that opportunity that I would never have had before, and it's just the greatest thing that I've ever done, and I love that because like band allowed me to do that, and I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so we made a presentation for the young kids. This was mainly for the 8th graders, but when it got time for the 7th grade class, we just talked about things to come for them, like things that they should be excited about when they get to high school, like make them excited about high school, and that was kind of our goal for the 7th graders.
Yeah. One of the things through this presentation has a lot of pictures of me and Will, and the reason why it has a lot of pictures of me and Will, like this is me and Will and my friend Josh that we met in drum corps in Chicago on a free day, just eating some pizza, you know what I mean, just chilling out, that we got because of band. So one of the things or the reason why, I guess, we use so many pictures of me and Will is because it shows that we've gotten to do all of these things because of playing band. So this is just
a quick
presentation real quick. So we say high school's got concert band, and we elaborated on that, and the kids kind of seem receptive because they know what concert band is like if they have it there. And we were talking about the jazz band. Now this guy is arguably the best trumpet player in the world, and his name is Wynton Marsalis, and he was a huge inspiration to me. And if you see over in that picture, there's a bunch of the kids from the band program. I'm in that picture, but this girl was standing in front of me. You can't see me very well. But there's Wynton Marsalis. That was a couple weeks ago. We went down to Detroit when he was touring there. We all got to meet him and talk to him and stuff. And so we wanted to show, just from playing in the band, we got to meet some of the best musicians in the world. I got to do a clinic with the best euphonium player in the world. It's just all this stuff. And then this is me and Will. Those two pictures in the center are Will as a junior in high school, and that's me when I was in 8th grade in the center. And then on the edges, this is me and Will over the summer in drum corps. So the reason that we did this is pictures from the past and then the present, because we wanted to show how we got to progress. Like, I mean, in that picture over there, I look like a nerdy band kid. I was in 8th grade. I was a little nerdy band kid. But then I think I look like a badass. and this picture is in Belding, Michigan. This picture is in Lucas Oil Stadium in front of 10,000 people. So, this was more to me, and I wanted to show how I got to grow and how I got to progress through this, so that maybe it would inspire the kids to be like, yeah, I'm here right now, but look at what I can do.
So
Yep, and then pep band. This is a picture back in the day, 8th grade again, and this is our pep band. Well, that's what pep band can be. One of the things we wanted to show through all these slides, you can just go through the rest of them again, through all these slides, because we just wanted to show what the high school had to offer musically. But then it kind of morphed into just trying things in high school, because I really kind of regret not trying as many things as I was in high school, and we just kind of wanted to convey that, you can do band, because that was our main project goal, is to be like, you can do band, but it kind of just turned into a life lesson, kind of like, just go out there and try it. Like, high school is a time for growing and experiences, and if band's not for you and you find like it's not for you, it's fine. And we didn't want to be like, oh, kids, you guys suck because you're not in band. Be like, no, if you guys don't want to do band, that's fine. We're showing what we got out of it, but you don't have to do it.
But we encourage you to do something in high school. Like he said, it's the time to take opportunities and do things that you're never going to be able to do again. And that's kind of what we also want to do. Like, just tell them that there are things out there and that you you should just take the chance because it's your only time to take the chance.
Okay, so the kids' reactions. At first, we went in and they were like, "Holy shit, those guys are at the high school. They've been playing band for a long time." And, because we went to the band classes. They were really quiet and they seemed kind of nervous, but they became very, I guess, inquisitive. They asked a lot of questions. There was this one kid. I think his name was Blaze.
Blaze, yeah.
Blaze. He was like, every 3 seconds his hand would shoot up and be like, "Oh, did you play this instrument?" And all this stuff, and it was that kind of thing that kind of made the project, I feel like. It's just the kids kind of being receptive and stuff. Like, even after we gave our presentation at West, like we were done and they went back into their band class and stuff, and they were still asking questions. They were still like, "Okay, well, can I do this? And can I do this?" And it's like, yeah, you can do sports and you can do that. You know what I mean? They go, there's, my freshman year of high school, there was a guy on the varsity football team. His name was Sean Kola. He was a monster. He's huge. I was in band with him. He played bari sax. He was an amazing bari sax player, but he was also a really good football player. So they kind of, and that's what the focus shift is. It kind of like we were just saying, go with what you feel. You know what I mean? You can do these things and do these things whatever you want. So that's kind of the focus shift.
So here's a quote. It says, "Music education opens doors that help children pass from school into the world around them. A world of work, culture, intellectual activity, and human involvement. The future of our nation depends on providing our children with a complete education that includes music." And I don't know, I saw this on Facebook a couple days ago, and I just thought that this was an amazing quote, and every single word in there is true. And it kind of made me think of my senior project, and I was like, hey, that'd be kind of sweet if I had that in my senior project. So.
And I feel like this quote kind of reinstates what our project was trying to do. This quote says that, or through research, this quote reinstates the research that we've done, excuse me. It says, the research that we've done says that music stimulates brain activity. So it's not just the fact that you're listening to cool sounds. There was research done on a little girl, and whenever she heard this certain song, she would smile and light up and start laughing. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing that we were trying to inspire. And what we learned from this project. Children's attention span is not very great. So there were some kids that you could tell they weren't big in it, and I mean, I understand that. I mean, it's not for everybody and all this stuff. I mean, certainly when I was that age, I really didn't like band and all that stuff. You know, a lot of people don't know that I hated band when I was in 8th grade, and I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll continue in high school. And I mean, that kid was kind of like that. And it's just they don't have a very, very wide attention span. So we kind of, especially because I want to go into teaching, so I learned that with dealing with younger kids, you got to kind of jump around to keep their attention. And what I just said, the music effects on the young brain, it stimulates development and all that stuff. And then, yeah, music stimulates growth. No, it's talk.
I don't think that there's much more that he can say or I can say, but none of you really. I don't know what to say.
I think what he's trying to say.
Help me out.
I think what he's trying to say is that we hope you enjoyed us.
No.
It's good.
If I think about it, I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Looking forward to it. So, thank you guys very much for bearing with us through our project presentation.